Good evening. We are just making some gingerbread protein cookies, which I will talk about in a minute and share the ingredients in this. We are getting ready. I guess Kate is my helper now. We're getting ready for some more recipes, new recipes in 2018 for my Optimal Health program, clean eating program. Next one starts January 2nd with prep week, and the meal plan starts January 8th. So tonight I'm making some gingerbread protein cookies, and usually I use this pea protein, but I'm switching to a paleo protein. So the benefits of this specific one are that it's higher in collagen. It's 70% of this is actually collagen protein. And as we are over 30, 35, we tend to go lower in collagen. So I'll talk about that too as one of the ingredients in the recipe I'm gonna make. So Kate wanted me to ask her on the video how she's feeling. So Kate, can you tell everybody how you're feeling?
My brother and sister and daddy about the gingerbread man.
Oh, you're gonna ask your brother and sister and your daddy about the gingerbread man. Sounds good. So let's tell them about our gingerbread cookies. So we're just putting them together now. I'll take a picture. My son Luke, who's at hockey now, wants us to wait to do the cutting. He wants the gingerbread man with no arm. This one's got no head. So we're gonna wait and we'll put them in the oven when he's home, and I'll take a picture of the final product. So we've modified it a little bit. And for the sweetener, being that it's Christmas, I'm going a little crazy, and I'm gonna use some organic coconut sugar to sweeten it. What's the benefit between regular old white sugar and coconut sugar is that there's more nutrients in coconut. It's still sugar, it's gonna taste like sugar with a little bit of coconut flavor to it. It still can raise your blood sugar and all of those things, but there's more in coconut. There's more nutrients and minerals than white sugar. So some more health basically benefits. So some of the ingredients in this, I put some almond flour already in here, and I put the protein powder. There's the coconut sugar I'm gonna put in there, baking powder, cinnamon, nutmeg, fancy molasses, just like your regular gingerbread cookies. But there's only, for the sugar, there's only gonna be 3 tablespoons of sugar. And we have an egg allergy, so you guys can use a 1 whole egg. We use a chia egg, just a tablespoon of chia with 3 tablespoons of water. We let it sit for 10 minutes. But no problems with eggs, just go ahead and use the egg. And then at the end, we kind of dust it. I'll use whatever flour I've in, whether it's coconut flour, tapioca flour. You can use any flour you want. And then you pop it in the oven under 375. So I'll tell you a little bit about this protein powder and why I chose it. You can use any protein powder you have. Just make sure that there's no artificial sweeteners in them. Make sure that it's not loaded with sugar. Like this one, the carbs are 4 grams in a scoop, which is pretty low. The protein is 21 grams. You'll see anywhere from 15 to 21 grams in a scoop of a good protein powder. This one is actually beef protein, so they actually isolate the protein from beef, which is why it's so high in collagen. And that's what I wanted to talk about. As we age and we go plus 30, plus 35, we actually drop, our levels of collagen drop. And collagen is important for repairing our skin, hair, nails, gut, joints. So it's, a lot of people take collagen in a capsule form for their gut health. A lot of people take it now for skin and anti-aging because as we age we go lower in it, our skin doesn't have that nice elasticity to it. So this protein powder Designs for Health is actually 70% collagen protein. So super nice. I don't use it a lot for the kids. I use a different one usually, or I'll use less for them, but I use more for myself and my husband. And having that protein in there helps with cravings. It helps just to ensure that you're not lacking in protein, and it stabilizes your blood sugar, etc. So I'll run through the ingredients again. I put 1.5 cups of almond flour in here, about 1/2 cup of protein powder, and I use vanilla. Haven't tried it with chocolate. I use a lot more vanilla protein powders when I'm baking. And the 3 tablespoons of coconut sugar, teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 2 tablespoons of molasses, just use regular old molasses, 1 egg, and then you just sprinkle like 1/8 cup or 1/4 cup of any kind of flour that you'll just use for dusting it. Then you're gonna put it in the oven with 375, and they bake pretty quick, 8 to 10 minutes, they're usually ready. So again, I will take a picture when they're finished and show you, post it under the video. But I would love to hear what your favorite Christmas homemade. Not that you pick up at a store, but either you make or someone in your family makes. What's your favorite Christmas goodie? The one that I hear under these comments the most, I will try to match it and come up with a clean eating recipe for it. So go ahead and put your absolute favorite, what you like this time of year, whether it's fudge or whether it's a certain type of cookies, whatever it is, just put it in the comments below. I'd be very curious to hear about that. And I will post the recipe for the protein gingerbread cookies in the comments below. But yes, please feel free to do that. And like I said, it's kind of nice to have a Christmas recipe around that you know is high in protein. It's not just going to be sugar, so that it's not going to put you on a sugar roller coaster. It's going to prevent you from craving sugar within an hour and a half. Or if you have problems with high blood sugar or low blood sugar, or low energy, which most people with any thyroid or adrenal problems would have, you want to have that snack in the afternoon with protein. So this is a way during Christmas to kind of keep us a little bit more even. There's enough busyness and stress and things like that we don't want to contribute to all that by having diets that are high sugar and then having tons of alcohol and forgetting completely about protein, fats, and carbs. So it's okay to have all the goodies, but really during Christmas, have your base of the protein, fat, and carbs, and you'll be surprised. You will crave less, you won't overeat those goodies anymore, you'll take less to get satisfied, etc., and you'll feel better throughout Christmas, and January will not come, and you won't have that 10 pounds more on your waistline. Your digestive system won't be aggravated, whether you have irritable bowel, things like that. You want to kind of keep the foundations in during Christmas so that January you're not paying for it. So I hope those tips are helpful, and I'll post this recipe below the video, but I want to hear your guys' favorite Christmas homemade baked good. Take care, and are you going to say good night?
Good night.
And I'll mention that my Optimal Health, we took the month off in December. I'm ramping back up to start January 2nd it starts. So if you're thinking about it, message me, message below, and let me know. If you've taken the program before, you will have an automatic discount. But if you haven't taken it before, just let me know and I will send you the link to register. It's a program that's really geared towards reducing inflammation, getting digestive health on track, supporting the adrenals and the thyroid. When you do that, the nice added bonus is that you will lose excess weight and you will start to begin to reach your optimal weight. So the recipes are high in protein, they have good quality carbs, and they have good fat in them, and there's lots of good health information. And this year, starting in January, we're going to do weekly group coaching sessions, which I'm super excited about. I'll go live in the private Facebook group for 30 minutes, and any of the participants can ask any question they want, and we'll discuss it. I'll discuss it in the video, and you can comment away with whatever questions you have. So it's going to be super fun. What are you doing? Yeah, so have a good night, and thanks so much for listening, and feel free to share this video. Bye-bye.